I'm gonna be making my bakery style peanut butter cookies. These cookies are so unique because they're thin and crispy on the outside, but so chewy on the inside, and it has everything to do with the ratio and the type of flour that you use. So I'm gonna use 1.5 cups of cake flour, 1.5 cups of bread flour. You get a little bit of the high protein, a little bit of the low protein. The cake flour is gonna make it soft and squishy, cakey, and the bread flour is gonna spread it and get a lot of structure. Then we've got 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1 cup of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of peanut butter, a teaspoon baking powder, soda, and salt, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So let's start by creaming the butter and sugar. We're gonna put the butter and both the sugars in a mixer and mix on high for 2 minutes. Okay, so here's my room temperature butter. You can leave butter out for a couple of days at minimum and just always have it on hand to be baking instead of dealing with trying to microwave it and not melt it. And then 1 1/4 cup brown sugar and 1 cup of granulated sugar. And now I'm going to beat it until it's light and fluffy. Okay, now that it's been beat, we're going to add the eggs. The peanut butter. And the vanilla. And I'm going to mix it just until combined. Okay, now that all the wet ingredients are added, we're gonna do the dry ingredients. So 1.5 cups of bread flour, 1.5 cups of cake flour, the rising agents and salt. And now I'm going to fold it until a dough forms. Now that it is all folded together, I'm going to place it in the refrigerator to chill for at least 1 hour up to 3 hours. Chilling really helps the batter, the flour hydrate, first of all, and then it helps the flavors meld together, become more flavorful. And last but not least, it helps the butter solidify and chill, which prevents overspreading in your oven. So chilling a cookie dough always can help your cookies. It's not always required, but it's always helpful to do. So I'm gonna wrap it up and place it in the refrigerator for 1 to 3 hours. Okay, the bakery style peanut butter cookie dough has rested in the fridge and now it's ready to scoop. I'm gonna scoop it out on a light metal cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and I'm gonna use my extra large cookie scoop. That is just so that I get the bakery style shape and size. You know, when you go to a bakery, your cookies are nice and big. So I'm gonna scoop these out. I'm gonna bake them at 350 degrees for 12 minutes. And here are the finished bakery style peanut butter cookies.